got good grub and tasty drinks. Voted Northern Nevada's best dance club. All ages are welcome every Wednesday and Sunday at Pure Country Canteen. Country dance lessons 6 nights a week and live music every Saturday. So come on down and kick up your boots on their 1,400 square foot dance floor and Mechanical Bull. They're open 7 days a week and offer outdoor seating on their large patio. And come check out Pure Country Canteen, your premier rodeo party spot featuring live country music and dance until the wee hours. 1537 South Virginia Street in Midtown. Y'all come on over and join the party.
Pure Country Canteen. It's pure country fun.
Yeah. Okay. Of all the places you've been so far, which one's been your favorite?
I think the coolest place to experience was New York City. It was just there's so much happening at once, which was cool. Aside from that, little country towns and the people are so beautiful. So
Yeah, it's still those little. Where in New York did you go?
I was staying in Soho.
Dope.
So it was cool, but it was one of those weeks where you just walk
day.
it's crazy. 20,000 steps more than that. But
So did this all happen kind of fast for you? Was it a gradual thing? I know you've been playing music since you were very young.
I've been playing since I was 12. So it's
Very cool.
been a long journey, but just building from one thing to another. And now I moved to America in January. So now it's kind of this whole new market, people with different accents, different cultural things. But I get to meet cool people and experience it, which is super special.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Do you write your music?
Mhm.
So I'm a musician,
Yeah.
and I just know the validation I get from writing a song that somebody else likes. But to have a song that 1.2 million people like is wild. So you grew in a really fast way. You kind of had the speed take off while you were still in Australia, right?
We had some amazing opportunities, and I'm so thankful because some people
Yeah.
back home have really embraced what we've been doing, which is the biggest blessing. I feel like
Yeah.
as a musician, I'm sure you understand, you pour your heart into the music you put out and anything you're working towards. So when you do that and it's reciprocated, that is just
Yeah.
the best thing ever. So
And you got the number 5 spot for a minute,
we
right?
had the 5th highest selling country album last year, which is crazy. So I'm just so thankful to all the Australian audiences who bought that, supported it, and got behind Lily Grace. So
Right. And who was your inspiration? I've seen you playing resonators, and the resonator, I'm a blues guy.
really,
I love the blues.
There you go.
And so I saw you playing a resonator. I was like, all right, she's a musician. You know what I mean? So that's great. What was your was it an Australian singers? Was it American singers? What was kind of your takeoff point to wanting to do this?
My influences, my mom comes from this town called Tamworth, which is like the Nashville of Australia on a smaller scale. But we have this country music festival every year called the Tamworth Country Music Festival. And we were going down because my family lived down there. And I wanted to busk at it. I was 12. I played the thing and I got selected in the busking championship in the top 10. And I had to get on stage in front of all these people. And I met all these country music, icons in Australia, and they just embraced me like nothing else. And I think, first of all, I fell in love with the people. And then second to that, the music and the whole community around it.
So you did a festival at 12 years old?
Mhm.
Damn.
I was terrible. I couldn't sing.
No,
but
don't say that. I'm sure you were great.
I like to think I've grown a little bit since then, but it was a wonderful time, and I'm just thankful I pushed myself into it so young because it gave me the space to experience it, meet new people, and just be supported by people in the community, which is so beautiful.
That is really rad. And yeah, we were just talking about Australia really is just a cowboy country. You know what I mean?
I always say I'm from way down south.
Yeah.
It's the old Keith Urban line.
The Keith Urban. Everybody from Australia is a cowboy. Yeah.
Well, somebody had asked him, "Are you from the South?" And he was like, "The furthest south."
Furthest
actually.
south.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, where everybody's doing cowboy stuff.
We make our Australian jokes all the time. It's hilarious. We always go at the end of my shows, I go, guys, I know everything in Australia bites, but not me. I'm a friendly Australian. I'd love to meet you. Please come say hi.
Yeah.
We love it.
So from going to Australia to coming to here,
hmm
what was that transition like for you?
Massive. So many new things to set up. I mean, more than moving to a new city, it's, doing a new driver's test. It's getting a social security number. It's everything that goes with that. it's been a real journey, but I'm just so thankful. Like I've been dreaming of being in Nashville for a really long time.
Is that where you're living?
I'm living in Nashville now, which is obviously country music capital.
Yeah.
It's like Disneyland for country musicians. So I am loving being a part of that community, and just the talent in that city is intimidating, but it's inspiring. And I love being a part of that and being challenged every day to be around it.
Yeah. And it makes you better.
It does, exactly. It's
makes you better.
intimidating, but I'm like, man, this is the place to be for it. So it's great.
I do this, I do blues jams once in a while, and when I'm traveling, I did a blues jam in Portland
Oh, fine.
on a Wednesday, and this is like the veteran night of blues musicians, right? And I'm pretty good, and enough to be like, I'm gonna put my hat in the ring. And I remember going up, and I'm like the only white boy on the stage, so I know it's gonna be just the best.
Yeah.
And then they're like, we're gonna play a 1-4-5 in A flat minor.
Written like nothing else.
And I'm just like, oh, of course. You know what I mean? And I just sucked. And it was terrible. And I was like, and it just made me want to go home and play all the blues in A flat minor. You know what I mean?
Blues
So,
players as a prerequisite are insanely talented. Like
Right.
the skill and
It
it
is a
takes to get it together
Yeah.
is impressive. I mean, then to step it up, that's impressive. So good on you.
so was it your mom that taught you?
My parents are not musical in any regard,
Okay.
but she's just from a country music place. So it worked out how we got there. But I pretty much spent my whole high school years just, playing little cover gigs around town and doing the whole thing.
Who were you covering?
Oh my gosh, everyone, like Taylor Swift, obviously. I was,
Cool.
a 12-year-old girl. Ed Sheeran, I
Yeah.
love like Busby Maru,
Yeah.
Boys Avenue, that kind of style stuff. So that was kind of like my initial start. And now I guess it's developed to be a bit more pop in what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But I was raised like my mom would always play the acoustic version of everything around the house. So
Okay.
that was like, I want to play guitar and sing. And that was the initial goal. So
And when did it start kind of getting your own voice, and why did that voice become country?
yeah, I was so thankful when I was little. I was set to open up for two artists in Australia called James Blundell and Tanya Kernigan. And James is like a platinum artist in Australia. And unfortunately, Tanya had to pull out last minute because she was unwell. And James called me and he was like, hey, like, the other headliner pulled out. Like, would you like to be the co-headliner with me? And I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. Like I was 15 at the time. And I got to, co-headline the show with him. And I was like, James, can we write a song together? Like, I would love to write with you. And I was the most annoying 15-year-old. I was like, James, like, I'd love to write with you. We should do this session.
Yeah.
Got in a Zoom and we wrote a song called Annie June, which was my first single. We ended up releasing it as a duet. And it went #1 in Australia, which was like my first start in my own music. And then from there, it was like, crap, I need more music. And it was like hustling to write that, get it out, and do the whole thing. But I am just thankful for, again, good people and beautiful people taking a chance on me, which is a blessing and a half.
There's a lot of talent that comes out of Australia, period.
Mm,
You got the Hemsworths,
I know, I know.
my guys, you know what I mean? Got Thor. No, I totally get it. Yeah, there's a lot of insane music that comes. There's a lot of great musicians, period. I don't know
Well,
what it
yeah.
is in the water down there, but you guys really bring the heat when you
Appreciate
come
that.
here.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? So, well, you had a show last night at the Carson Valley Inn.
hmm
What was the Reno community like? The Nevada community, the Northern Nevada community like?
They were so sweet. It was my first time in Northern Nevada, so I got to see Lake Tahoe beforehand, and everyone was just so hospitable and welcomed me, which was beautiful. But the crowd that were there just had energy, which was great. So I got given a little cowboy hat as my little C'est La Vie gift, which is so sweet. But I can't wait to come back. Like everyone was so nice and lovely to meet. So
Yeah,
it
they
was
would love
beautiful.
that. We'd love to have you here
That's great.
at the Pure Country
I'd love
Canteen.
that too.
you
It'd
know?
be fantastic.
Yeah. Did it compare any differently to any other places that you'd been to?
Oh, honestly, I kind of felt like I was in a southern town. Like I wasn't
Yeah.
sure what to expect. Like obviously, I play Vegas a lot, and everyone's always sweet, but it's definitely more of like a party town than it was anything else. I guess I kind of expected it to be similar because it was Nevada, which is a dumb Australian comment, clearly.
No, I get what you're saying.
But
Yeah.
I felt like I was in a little country town, and everyone was just, everyone knew each other, and it was
Right.
beautiful. So
I think Vegas is so transient. You
mhm.
don't see the locals as much. I think when you're
No.
performing in Vegas, you're probably performing for somebody visiting. When
100%.
here, it could be both. It very much could be more locals than not.
It's
You know,
great.
I mean, in Carson, it's all locals. Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the Carson Valley Inn. out
population
there
of like 8,000 or something, wasn't it?
in Gardnerville. Yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
crazy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's definitely, that's locals. I don't know. I like to visit out there. I like to ride my motorcycle out in
Do
Gardnerville.
you ride?
I do.
Fantastic.
I do. Yeah. And there's a lot of riding out there in I'll show you. I've got a lot of friends in the motorcycle community in Australia,
Cool.
you know, that
Cool.
build motorcycles, and that's a wild community. You know, I'm in a motorcycle club,
Oh my gosh.
so, you know, but the other thing we wanted to kind of talk to you about is your process for writing music.
Okay.
Do you go song first? Do you go lyrics first?
I'm a melody girl through and through. Like my
Melody.
strength is 100% melody. In Nashville, co-writing is a big thing, as I'm sure you'd understand. So for me, it's trying to surround myself with people who are amazing lyricists and collaborating on that. So whether I'm writing alone or whatever, I always start with melody. Like I'll come in with, you know, like a concept idea typically, and then like a melody that I'm working on or a loop that I've started to try and get the ideas rolling. But I think it's so much fun just sitting in a room and just like challenging melodies and keeping on trying until you get the good one. So it's like a little challenge. It's like fighting for it, but it's so much fun.
No, I hear that. Yeah, the melody is probably the most important. And I'm always
You a melody guy too?
I'm music and melody first.
Okay.
Lyrics I always struggle with.
Mhm.
I do, you know.
Yeah.
The other thing that is kind of an interesting thing that we haven't got a chance to talk to musicians about. There's artificial intelligence
Oh, it's crazy.
making songs that can sound just like Lily Grace right now. You know, it's some of the most wild thing.
It's insane.
And it's like, is this just the next thing that's happening, or is this something that's a negative? It's just, as an artist, I try not to be the guy that's like, no, this is bad. But man, I just don't. I know how hard it is to learn an instrument or write a song or play a song or perfect a song, and for it to just come across like in artificial intelligence. I'm just curious what you feel about that. You know,
It is so crazy what
Yeah.
people can do. I mean, there's this thing called Suno, which I'm sure you're across, which is
oh right,
Suno.
yeah,
And it's like this platform that will produce a song for you or write a song for you.
in 30
And
seconds.
crazy.
It's nuts.
I mean, I think it can be a great tool if you use it in the right way, but I don't think it's to be taken away from what really counts, and that's the musicality in its core.
Yeah.
I love it for like creating production direction. Like you can put it in and it can make 30 different versions of the same song and produce like a demo, which is great for an artist going into a production studio and being like, hey, this is the direction I want to go. Like,
it.
can we create something like this? I mean, I've had experiences where I've recorded a song, spent money recording it, and then hated how it turned out and didn't like just the direction we took it. So I think in that regard of being able to like play around with it and really communicate ideas, it can be a great tool. But at the same time, I think we have to be alert and aware about making sure we're actually writing the music ourselves and the creative ideas, and that can't be replaced by AI, in my opinion.
No, that's
personally.
true. Yeah, it's wild. I think that if you put it like that, where you're saying, I heard this and I'd like to do something like this,
Mhm.
that's so much different. That's brainstorming. That's not the same. And
Yeah.
I totally agree with you. And I think in that regard, it is a good tool. I think that as far as it is now, I know the difference. I know what's real,
Mhm.
and I know what has been written by somebody because of what they felt or what they thought on
Yeah.
any given day. Then for right now, that just can't be replaced. And I think that what you're doing is still very much an important thing, and it's also dying.
Yeah.
You know.
You know what I find so
Yeah.
freaky though? There's these tools now, and you can put vocal samples into it,
Yeah.
and they can get like AI to sing in your literal voice, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh,
That's
like I
nuts.
didn't sing it, and it starts singing. I'm like, oh my goodness, this
Sounds
is
just like me.
freaky.
Yeah. But you're also giving an experience that AI can't give, which is a live show. And I want to compliment you. The ultimate test to me of the litmus test of a musician is if they sound the same live. To me, right?
Mhm.
You know, and as a listener, you know,
Sure.
and as a musician, I'm like, do they sound the same? You sound the same. You
Yay.
sound great, and you
Thank
also
you.
sound really good live too.
I appreciate
You know what I mean?
that. Thank you.
That's like the litmus test. That's a positive. That's like if you can sound live, how you sound on mastered audio. That's a big.
Thank
That's
you
a
so
big
much.
flex.
I
You know,
appreciate that. I
and
appreciate
you really
that.
do. You really do stand, and that's and you can't take that. AI is not going to replace the experience of getting your girl and going to a show and seeing a
There's nothing better
performance.
than a live show,
No,
through and through.
yeah, you know, and that's where people like you need to just keep going and keep recording music and keep writing music and you know, really changing the craft and having Nashville put on the map. Nashville's done some crazy things in the last, some of my favorite artists around have come from Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
So how are they finding Australians in Nashville? How does that work?
We have like Australian and Nashville mingles. Like there is a whole community of Australians in Nashville. But I feel like as well, like most of my friends are American as well, just being in America, obviously. I'm losing my accent by the day, like just being surrounded by Americans, 24/7, 365.
Yeah.
But it's still like nice to have a piece of home there and to understand people who have come from the same place as you and have been raised the same way and with the same customs and everything. It's nice to have that to still feel connected to where I come from as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you miss home?
I do. I'm heading home for Christmas, so which I'm really
ask.
excited for. So
yeah. So
summertime.
So it's summer in Australia. That's right.
We have a different kind of white Christmas.
This is Jacob, the host of the 4th Street Live podcast, and my new book, The Rail Runner, inspired by my life on the railroad and being a railroad contractor, is now for sale on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Please go check out my new story if you're looking to escape reality for a few hours. It's a great read. Support a local Reno author. Thanks so much. I don't know about you guys, but if you have ever been down on your motorcycle, gotten hit, somebody had no insurance, anything like that, you feel like there's nobody around to help you out, but Law Tigers Motorcycle Attorneys is the way to go. You need to get these guys, just save them in your phone if you have to. Law Tigers is there to help bikers. It's bikers for bikers. These guys ride motorcycles, and they will take care of you. They're personally handling claims and will be the biggest advocate for anybody on 2 wheels. Check out Law Tigers Motorcycle Attorneys and a sponsor of 4th Street Live. Thanks so much. There's only one place in town I take my Harley-Davidson motorcycle to, and that is Slab Sides Motorcycle Shop on Glendale Avenue in Reno. If you're looking for a tune-up, customizing your motorcycle, bars, exhaust, they've got everything you need and one of the best hourly rates in town for any of your motorcycle repair stuff. Go check out Slab Sides Motorcycle Shop.
Beach Christmas.
So. Beach Christmas sounds great. Yeah.
Yep.
So you're doing Vegas, and then do you go anywhere after Vegas?
We've got a show in Florida, in Fort Lauderdale, and then I head back to Australia after that. So.
Fort Lauderdale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Opposite side of the country.
Yeah. Fort Lauderdale is one that. Have you been to Fort Lauderdale?
I haven't been to Fort Lauderdale.
It's a trip.
Really?
I hope you love it.
Okay.
It's crazy. It's unique. They have.
I don't know what to expect now.
I don't know. Trailers and crazy people. Florida's just a crazy place.
Fun.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Have you ever heard the internet online thing, Florida Man?
No.
Oh man.
Yeah.
To Australia.
Anything crazy in the United States, any headline that you've ever read about, alligators and golf courses, it's just all from Florida.
Really?
It's just the craziest place in the
There's
world.
I cannot wait.
Yeah. Florida's is again a beautiful place. Just funny. I love how each state has its own little dynamic.
Florida's its
culture.
own country.
It is its own country. Yeah, it is. You'll understand when you get there.
Okay.
I mean? But yeah, I mean, we have the casino. We have the casino. We have that.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a place in Australia that's like the casino town?
I wouldn't say so.
Okay.
I mean, I don't feel like we have like a Vegas or anything like that.
There's not a Vegas of Australia.
I wouldn't say so. I mean, I'd say like Sydney is the biggest city, but we have casinos, but not to the same extent where it's like a strip and everyone's there to party and gamble for a week.
So you've been to Vegas a couple times now.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do when you're in Vegas?
I'm the most boring person ever. I normally am playing 3 or 4, 5 shows in a week. So it's pretty much like do my show, get to sleep, do my admin work and do it all again.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say I really experienced Vegas as such, but I always enjoy my time there. Like everyone's there for a good time, so they're always rowdy and fun to play to. So it's great.
So are you a go to bed early person?
I normally am. I'm like in Australia, our sunrise is at like 4:30 in the morning.
Right.
So we get up super early and go to the beach and watch the sunrise. But people don't do that in America. Like in Nashville, at least, everyone gets up at like 9:30, 10 a.m. In the music industry. So I'm kind of recalibrating at the moment,
I get it.
especially playing late shows, but it feels a little different for me.
I like being up in the morning.
It feels
But
good, right?
I do like being up in the morning. I'm not a late night person, but I'm definitely a late night person if I get to go see music. You know what I mean? Or have a night, Yeah. But I feel like I'm struggling because you're 22, right?
20.
You're 20, excuse me.
Mhm.
So you're 20. So I'm 30, and so when I start struggling if I'm up too late the next day, no matter what, So it's like I need to be in bed at 9 o'clock, no matter what. So I don't know. My thing was I was very fearful of pursuing music because I was genuinely afraid that playing music would lose its value in my heart because I was commercializing myself. Does that make sense?
Sure.
And I feel like now the best thing I get to do is play piano with my daughter and my sons, and that's a good experience. And to me, I love music so much that my fear of it becoming a chore or a job, not that it's a job that would be bad, but like it becoming a job that would have some kind of inevitable negative connotation, which I'm fearful of. So just the fear alone is what's kept me from pursuing music, and I can tell that it hasn't lost that for you. I can tell that it's still
I love it. I have so much fun. It's kind of, one of my mentors once told me, she was like, Lily, like, I know you, this was when I was little, and she was like, I know you love music, but when you are doing it commercially, like it is a job, you have to block out time to rehearse, and because you have to be consistent with it for everything. It becomes more, routine like, and it's not as exciting as it used to be. She's like, make time to like do fun singing things, like just write songs for the fun of it, make time to just learn fun cover songs that you're not actually going to play live. I think that's been really helpful in still like finding the love for it and doing karaoke just because it's fun instead.
That's cool.
And stuff that's not actually leading towards a show or anything like that, just to keep it alive, because I do love it. But when you're rehearsing the same songs again and again and again, it does get a little bit repetitive sometimes.
That's real. What's the process from writing a song, completing a song, to releasing a song? Is it every song you're writing, you're trying to put it out there? How's that working for you?
Massive process. They always say like you write 100 songs to get one good one. So I wouldn't say I write 100 to get a good one, but we write a lot of songs to get, the ones we select. And typically that's in like an EP or an album schedule, and we'll pick all the songs and then Waterfall release them out. So a lot of that time is building marketing plans. It's doing the social media campaigns. It's building the vision boards and everything before we shoot the content for it, which I love that stuff too. Like it's so exciting to do so, but totally different process, the songwriting process. So it's doing that, and then your interviews, and then getting the live set together. Like we have just started running ears and tracks as well. So we can have, our piano tracks and our synthesizers and everything as well when we play live to really add to the show. So it's a matter of building those live stems and just, really trying to present the song the best way we possibly can.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you remember your first guitar?
My first guitar, I started on a little mini Martin. It was like this big. It looks like it had shrunk in the wash.
Still have one. I still have a Martin.
Yeah, one too. Me too. Mine's back home, and I love that thing. I mean, the little pick guard, I had no pick guard on it, and it's completely eroded. Like there is like,
I love it.
I played it to death.
Those always sound good still too.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So that was your first one. Are you still a Martin person?
I'm not. I'm with Fennec now, which are an Australian company. You'll have to try my guitar. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
They're actually made on in my hometown, which is so cool. And now they're expanding to the US, so we're both kind of doing the same thing, which is really fun.
And they make acoustic resonators. They make a bunch of things, don't they?
Mainly acoustics.
Okay.
Well, I only really play acoustic mainly.
Yeah.
But I'm just such a fan. Like she is my baby, and I bear her with all costs. She's beautiful.
Wow. So is there a lot of people playing Phoenix here now?
Yeah, I'd say it's definitely growing. A lot of people from Australia bring them with them, but Chris Hemsworth actually got one recently too, which is cool. So he joined the Fennec family, which is great. I was like, yes, we're part of the same crew, which we love.
Yeah, I have seen a few of those actually. Yeah. When you travel to a new state or city, is there anything you do, like go to a record store or anything like that?
I need to get better about this, because I feel like whenever I go somewhere, I never see it. I just get there, go to the hotel, sound check, and leave.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm trying to, I guess I like to try like workout classes and stuff. So maybe trying like a workout class and stuff, which is
in different
fun.
places. That'd be cool.
I think that's cool. If there's like a native food and stuff, I try to find the locals and see if we can check it out. But I'm trying to be better about that, like going for a walk in a national park or something that's in the city. Because I feel like, while you're here, you might as well experience it and get that life experience under your belt too. So
yeah. I heard another country, I think it was an actress, talking about how her initial impression of what the States was going to be was like a very uncultured people that doesn't really travel well. But it's like now you understand just how big this place is.
Massive.
And like just going to a different state really is like going to a different place. You know what I mean?
The first place I ever landed was West Virginia. And when I tell you,
Love it.
like
Yeah.
the most thick accents I have ever heard in my
Love those
life. Like
people.
I could not, they are the most beautiful people. But
Yeah.
my first taste of America, I was like, say that 6 more times. Because
Right.
I
You're
just
talking different languages.
and
yeah.
to me, they were like, just keep speaking. Like, I want to hear your accent. I'm like
Yeah.
this. And then you go to Los Angeles and it's
Yeah.
totally different.
Yeah.
So it's cool to experience that and just see different parts of the world. I mean, in West Virginia, they love pepperoni rolls. Like that's their national thing. It's hilarious. Like I just
That
love
is
how
fun.
every place has their own little thing. It's really cool.
No, that's real. That's real.
Mhm.
Is there any new music that you're coming out with here pretty
Mhm.
quick? Can we talk about it?
It's coming soon. I'm writing a ton at the moment in Nashville. So whenever I'm there, we're just fighting for the next song. And we've got some good ones we're sitting on now, which is really cool. So we're leaning pretty pop with the new music. Definitely still in the country lane, but just with a lot of pop influence, which is really exciting because it's just I feel like it's pushing the boundaries a little bit sonically. But that's what makes it more exciting. So we're having really a fun time with that, and I can't wait to share what's coming up soon. So.
Yeah. So when you were 10 years old and you were starting to learn music, did you have any idea that we were going to be talking on a podcast in Reno, Nevada today?
Absolutely not.
Gotcha. Okay. No, well, I think it worked out. And I think that Nashville has this unique talent of finding talent.
Mm.
And it's a little different than Hollywood. I think it's a little more cutthroat than Hollywood. I think you have to be really good. And I think you have to know some things. I've seen people fake it in other places, musicians. You can't fake it in Nashville.
No.
You really have to know what you're doing. So just being able to say, hey, look, I'm there. That's a huge thing.
I appreciate
You know
that.
what I
Thank
mean?
you. It's a wonderful place to be.
I know you've played with genres and you've kind of gone poppy a little bit, country a little bit,
Rocky a little bit.
rocky a little bit. Yeah. Is there anything behind that? Is it just you're not really married to any one specific genre?
I mean, it's what I'm listening to and what I'm influenced by. I think one of my songwriting mentors told me, like, if you listen to good music, you're going to write good songs. Be that jazz music, be that blues, whatever it is. If you're listening to good quality music, that's going to be seen through what you're writing as well. So I really try to like diversify what I'm listening to. My management put me through like a little thing recently where we wrote with a bunch of people from different genres. Like I'm writing with some rock people, with some metal people, and I hated it. Like I'm like, this is too much. Like my head is spinning. But what's really cool is like you draw elements from different genres and see what's cool, and it kind of helps, I guess, bring unique ideas into the country world as well, and just diversify what you're doing. So I love challenges like that. I didn't love it at the time, but it's cool like now to sit back.
Did you learn anything?
I did. I feel like just ways of writing. I mean, pop people write very differently to country people. They fight for
Pop
that.
has to be lyrics first, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, that was in pop, most people have like a track that they start with and they write to a track and they'll make like a melody, like, I don't know, da 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 da.
Yeah.
And then you do the lyrics after you've mapped out the entire melody of the song. And then you just replace that vocal track with the actual lyrics. Like, just, I don't know, it's cool to learn different things and open your eyes to it. And I think like Nashville is such a mecca of great music all around. So to be part of that is just like the place to be. It's fantastic.
Yeah. I've met some metal. I grew up I was in the marching band as a
Mhm.
kid, right? You know
No
what I
way,
mean?
that's
Yeah.
so
I
cool.
was in the drum line and like percussion and
Amazing.
like
Did you have one of those hats too?
yeah, I sure
Fantastic.
did. If you ask my mom, she'll give it to you, bro. I think she's got it like on her Facebook right now.
It's framed.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and it's great. Like, and I think that was great. Some of the best music it really taught me what I really loved, which was jazz and blues.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was, played jazz. But a lot of the kids I grew up with in a specific program ended up becoming some of the like music teachers. One of my friends, Casey, is a music teacher at a high school now.
So cool.
Incredible. And a lot of them, what you were just saying about metal is like, man, that was always noise to me as a kid.
Yeah,
you
a
know?
lot.
And then I listened to a kid I grew up with who was a jazz drummer start playing metal and a jazz bassist start playing metal and realizing that just how musical and difficult that
Mhm.
genre of music is. It's
Yeah.
crazy how you and once you kind of take a step back and look at it, and if you can ever read the sheet music of metal music, it gets
I
pretty
can't.
intense. Oh, you don't read?
Well, I don't read metal, that's for sure. But
That's for sure. I don't think anybody does. Yeah.
No,
I don't even think
me
metal
neither.
people read metal music.
No.
Yeah. I think they make it up.
It's so cool though. I love the appreciation of different genres. I think like
Yeah.
it's great to just push yourself into that and see it also.
Yeah. No, that's real. Is there what was the biggest culture change from coming from there to here?
I think sarcasm, like, and some people
Is that
get
not a thing?
it's such a thing in Australia. And I feel like some places it is, some places it isn't. People just think I'm being a bully. And I'm like, no, I'm kidding, I swear. But
Yeah.
aside from that, most things are the same. I mean, driving was definitely adjustment. We are on the other side of the road in Australia.
Right.
So I had to do my driving test the other day and I pulled up with all the 15-year-olds and I was like, hey guys, here
Yeah.
I am. So just stuff like that has been funny. But generally, like most things are very similar. It's been cool.
What I was curious about, if somebody uses your voice on a thing, are they allowed to do that? Are they allowed to put that song out? And
So I'm trying to figure out at the moment. So like my producer friends are much more across the AI stuff than I am. I don't produce, I write and sing. But with Suno, like if you don't have a membership, they take writer's share of the song, I'm pretty sure. So you have to be careful that you make sure you have like a membership to pay for it. But don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure you can release like that track, but you can also pull it. So if I wanted to, I could pull that song, remove the AI vocal and sing over it. And that's the produced song you could release. Which is just crazy that can happen. But I mean, it's so cool as well. Like for 12 people to do demos and stuff, it's great. But just crazy that can be done in 30 seconds. It's insane. But
have you listened to any of the ones that they're coming out with, of the remakes of the
I haven't
songs?
really. I've been
Good.
playing around at the moment with my own songs and just putting old material in there to see what it would sound like produced.
That's cool.
Which is cool from an A&R perspective to sit back and be like, oh, like this sound.
It give you a fresh take on something you didn't
It
think about.
does,
That's
which has
really
been really fun. So, and also like directionally, like I can tell it to make it a rock song or tell it to make it a pop song, and it produces it different directions, which is cool to just see where the song can go and make the right call when you're choosing songs to record.
Yeah, some of the ones that's where I should have not listened, because I listened to a bunch of blues songs, like some of the remakes of some of these hip hop songs and blues, and it was like, man, I wish I would have thought of that. Yeah, why don't I sing like that? No, just kidding. No, that's real.
Oh, the AI vocal does some crazy stuff. It's doing all these like Mariah Carey riffs and runs. I was like, dang, I wish I could sing like that. Oh, damn, it's cool. But
that's cool.
Mhm.
Hey, John, will you pause that for 2 seconds? Russell Crowe Russell Crowe lives in, what does he call it? The bush, right? Yeah. He lives. Where's the bush?
The bush.
Yeah. What does he say? He lives in somewhere in Australia, which is like the rugged wilderness in the middle of nowhere, right?
Okay.
And he talks about wild hogs that will kill you. You know
my
what I mean?
God.
Snakes and lizards. Like you guys have the scariest animals.
Every American, the first thing they says is like, I'd love to come to Australia, but I can't because I'm going to get bitten by
No,
something.
I'd still love to
It's the
come.
first
Yeah.
response, which is hilarious. But I mean, when you grow up there, I've seen like 2 or 3 spiders, bad ones in my life. Yes, they are there and everything, but like in school as well, they literally teach you like what spiders are dangerous and which ones aren't. Like that's in the curriculum. You get taught like to spot a dangerous spider and not to touch it and stuff. So
Yeah.
I guess it's part of the culture. But the dangerous ones though are like this big and scary. But
Yeah, like we got like brown recluses. Those ones that's a crazy spider for northern Nevada.
don't you guys
know?
have like rattlesnakes here too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Probably we're right near one today. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Rattlesnakes are wild. Yeah, we have some crazy animals, I think, as well, and some weird wildlife. But you were in Tahoe. I think that's the craziest is the bears.
Is
like-
bears?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, black bears.
They're like
They walk
walking
around and
grocery
right where you
stores.
are. Yeah, they walk around through the grocery stores. And
you serious?
Black bears and brown bears are the friendliest, if you can say that. It's like a oxymoron, but it's like the friendliest of the bears.
They'll
So they're
politely
not
open your car
super
door and just
aggressive.
take everything. Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Wow. You guys, I saw a deer for the first time recently. And
Where was that?
That was when I first got here, like in Nashville area.
Right.
But we have like, I feel like our kangaroos are your deers. Like
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
always on the side of the roads. You have to watch for them. And
Yeah.
Nashville has little deers, so they're whitetail. We
Whitetail,
have
that's right.
mule.
Yeah,
We have
that's
mule
right.
deer, and
Yeah.
those
They're
are the bigger
bigger,
ones.
or?
Yeah,
Okay.
and they're like spooky. They don't let you get 1,000 yards near them. Whitetails will
really?
eat out of your hand.
Oh my gosh.
They're like
Yeah, sweet
rabbits
ones,
over
yeah.
there.
You should be scared of America, not Australian
No,
spiders. Far out.
And it kind of is crazy like that. Yeah. I mean, grizzly bears in like Montana and stuff is nuts.
Wow.
Yeah. There's places where I go where I have to travel and they'll be like, it's bear season. I'm like, doesn't that mean we should just not go today? You know, and they're like, no, we're gone. You know,
It's crazy.
So I hear you. One of the other things I wanted. Go ahead.
Montana got so bad that they were warning hunters. The grizzlies got so smart during elk season.
In the fall, right? Yeah,
they would
which is
they would hear a
hibernating time.
gunshot and they knew that's a dinner bell now. And so now you have an 800-pound brown bear.
What do they do? Do they chase you and bite you or what?
Grizzly bears will.
Grizzly bears, it's
Easy.
yeah. I mean, I've been to Alaska. I've seen a grizzly
Yeah.
bear. Pretty much they'll give you a wide berth but if it's their cubs are around and stuff like that. And I don't know. I've never talked to one personally, so
Yeah.
I don't know what makes that
Trying to
decision.
quit. Yeah.
Wow.
They're wild.
They don't
Yeah.
have like a staggering amounts of bear attacks.
Not yet.
It's insane.
You
No,
guys,
I think, but I think
We're
in
more
fall.
scared of sharks and stuff in Australia, but
So that's crazy.
Mm.
That's crazy.
Australia has my favorite video on the internet, hands down. Of
Which
the
one's that?
guy, of the kangaroo choking out the guy's dog.
And the guy, he just smacks the
He walked up
kangaroo.
and just
Yeah.
gave it a right hook, and the kangaroo like looked at him and got his dog back. It's the best video.
I fell in love with Australia that day when I watched that video.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a cool place. Yeah. One of the other things I think we should talk a little bit about. Thought it was cool. When we were talking about having you on, one of the things we did was, of course, just start listening to some of your music. And so I listened. I have a 3-year-old daughter, and I didn't know how much I could love another person until I had a little girl. You know what I mean? My boys are great. I love them, but I love my little girl a lot. She's a sweet in a way that I can't quite articulate. And we started listening to a few of your songs, probably just your top 3 on Spotify, and started listening to it. And she just started dancing and singing. I just thought that was cool. What I think is cool about what you're doing, especially with your, I don't know if target is the right word, but you have a market for young women. You know what I mean? And whether you understand it or not, or whether that's your goal or not, you're doing a certain level of empowerment that's a positive thing. What is the motivation, if there is an intentional motivation, of kind of empowering other young women or just people in general? You know what I mean?
yeah, thank you. I appreciate
Yeah.
that. My demographic is 100% like 15 to 25-year-old girls who are kind of navigating a similar stage of life that I am. And I think our goal is always just being authentic in the writing room. And that's me bringing in every story my friends are going through, every dating story, just anything, and putting it out on the table, and trying to make people feel understood. Because I feel like anything I go through, someone else has gone through. And it's the point of giving them a song that they can stand behind and be like, wow, I see myself in this. I'm not alone in this experience. So that's definitely the intent for us.
Yeah. No, you're good. One of the best things that you've done is give a voice to some people that can't quite say what they want, and I think that's what's so cool about music, man. You know,
Thank you. I appreciate that.
is like you can hear your song and go, damn, that's exactly how I felt about this situation.
love that. That's always the goal.
Couldn't quite say it, but yeah, it was cool because my daughter was listening to one of your songs on the way.
That's so sweet.
And just hearing her dance to your song and kind of just do one of these things at 3 years old is a really, really sweet thing. So
sweet.
you got a couple of fans out of
I love that. Well, thank
coming
you.
here
Thank you.
to Nevada, you know. Is this one of these places you'd come back to?
I'd love to, 100%.
Because I'm sure Pure Country would really love to.
I would
have
love
you
that.
here.
It'd be a great time. You guys
Yeah.
can get on the dance floor for us and get it all moving.
I will not. And
Everyone's doing these ones.
John's just too big, dude. I'm listening to the music. Yeah, I can't dance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Funniest part is we've been playing a bunch of line dancing clubs at the moment, which has been so much fun.
That's what this is. Yeah.
Oh, I cannot line dance for my life.
Can you not?
Oh,
No.
I need to work on it because I'm a country singer and
Okay.
I'm like this.
So that's one of those things. It's like
Yeah.
musicians. I'm sure there's musicians who can dance, but I'm just saying the rule generally is like if I can play music, I'm probably not a great dancer. I don't know if
Yes.
that's what you.
I am one of those people.
I am too. You know, I am for sure. You know, I'm definitely one of the people that I let my wife do the dancing for the both of us. You know what I mean?
You can't stand her up with your greatness.
I can't.
No.
I'm just like, well, you look great. You know.
Have you ever seen a George Strait concert?
No. He is a stone, isn't he?
Man.
God. Yeah. Man, George Strait. We had country music, or did Australia have country music first? You can tell us.
I feel like you would have.
Did it? I don't know.
There's a saying, it's America sneezes, Australia catches cold. And I feel like a lot of the influence, like even in Australia, like our radio airplay, so much of it is American influence. So I feel like even before I came over here, I'd heard so much of your music. I've looked up to so many of your artists and so many things culturally. Australia's definitely, got its own thing as well.
Yeah.
But I feel like we are very heavily influenced from what's happening in the States.
Have you been anywhere else besides Australia?
For
I'm sure
traveling,
besides the States and Australia, you know what I mean?
I have more just a vacation though than anything. So
Oh, not performing.
not performing. No.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I've never been out of the country.
Really?
Never.
Well, Australia can be the first place.
I would love to go
Guys.
to Australia.
Yeah, never been anywhere.
You haven't either.
Alaska, that's it.
That's
I didn't-
America, brother.
Well, yeah, no, I've never been anywhere. I've been like everywhere I could drive.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you can drive there. That's a nightmare,
2
dude.
weeks.
Alaska.
2 weeks from here.
Wow.
Oh, because you got to go up through Canada.
Across the continent.
Well, yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a hike, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there sorry, hold on one second. Is there any tour dates in the future that are out of the country?
Yes. We've got some coming up next year. They haven't been announced yet, but
Okay.
outside of the US, which would be fun. I'm going back. I'm doing a show in Australia when I'm back home as well. Just a little pop-up thing, which will be great. But yes, I'm excited to experience some new places too.
That will be a trip for you.
I know.
Huh?
I'm excited.
Are you excited for that?
I'm very excited.
So is your fan base more? It's starting to be a lot of American, isn't it?
It's really funny. I mean, we've been doing the thing in Australia and touring there a ton. So I've been doing that for a while, obviously, and we have an amazing community of people there. But just with the size of America, like my social media figures, like we have a lot more in America now, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But yes, we're out here and I'm touring a ton in the States. So that's totally growing on that front for sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Any crazy stories that have happened while you've been on tour so far?
Crazy stories. There's always crazy stories.
Yeah.
I'm the worst.
Tell us one. This is the best show
You're
for
putting
that.
me on the spot. I'm trying to think. Goodness me, what's happened?
You're good.
I don't know. I'm like the worst traveler in the world. Like when it comes to airlines, my manager always jokes. Like every time you fly, something goes wrong. Every single time, without fail. Like
What time is your flight? Just
2:30, I think.
Chinese dentist time.
We I mean, just like I don't know, just crazy stuff. Like one time I was flying back from Australia and I was going into Nashville, but then we had to go to St. Paul, but I'd already booked my flight and it wasn't refundable. And I was like, well, it seems silly to just book a whole new flight that goes to St. Paul. But the only flight that would get me there in time was one that, literally left an hour after I landed on a different airline.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, I'll just bring all my stuff in a carry-on bag. I'll send someone to the airport to pick up my checked luggage. Genius idea, I thought.
Love
So I had my friend come
Hey, that
get
makes
it.
sense to me.
Really genius
Okay.
logic
Yeah,
here. Anyway, of course, I get to the plane and I've got everything for like a week of stuff in St. Paul. And they go, you're going to have to check your carry-on bag. I was like, no, you don't understand. I cannot check my carry-on bag. I need it for this week in St. Paul. She goes, no, you're going to have to check it. You can have a personal item. So I had like a Trader Joe's bag, like a brown paper bag. That was my personal item.
Yeah.
And I've taken every last piece of luggage out of my suitcase into this Trader Joe's bag. And I kid you not, it's this big. Like everything, I checked an empty suitcase to Nashville. The agent lady is like, no, you can't. I was like, well, I need my stuff. I have to bring it. So I'm sitting there, mind you, 17-hour flight from Australia. I've got this seat and everyone hates me. I'm sitting there with my stuff stacked up, right here.
Right.
For 17-hour flight, I'm going through the airport carrying this pile of stuff. And I'm going through major airports, I think I was flying through San Francisco, and you know what that airport's like. It is like a trek
That's
and a
nuts.
half.
Yeah.
So I'm carrying this entire thing. I'm wearing high heel boots because I had to change them. Just the most ridiculous situation.
Yeah.
There's totally other ones too, but just on the spot.
No,
yeah.
no, I totally get it.
Yeah.
Have you done the opera yet?
I haven't done the opera yet. The bucket list for sure though.
You haven't been?
I've been
No,
to
that's what I
visit,
meant.
but not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it. Yeah.
What's that like? We've never seen it.
You haven't been?
No.
Oh my goodness. It's amazing. I feel like it is just like church for country music. It is, the mecca of everything. And so many people have played there.
Do you remember who you saw there?
I was playing, my old manager managed someone who was playing Bill Anderson. So we were there when he was playing. Vince Gill played that night. I'm pretty sure Carrie Underwood as well. Just amazing. The energy in that room is just, it's like a spiritual thing. It's like, oh my goodness, we're in country music capital. It's so cool.
You're close, but Carrie Underwood might be my favorite. Yeah. She's She's something.
She's
man.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It just must be hard looking like her. You know what I mean? She just must struggle every day. You know. Yeah. No, I love her.
Your favorite line was she's neat.
She's neat. She's sure neat. You know.
Such a queen. Such a queen.
Yeah. What time is it right now, John?
It's 12:50.
Okay, we got time. What time do you want to be out of here by? You
I'll
need to be there an hour early.
that'd be great. Maybe like an hour 20, if that's okay.
So, quick math.
You
1 o'clock.
15 minutes, son.
Cool. Sounds good.
Sweet. Thank you.
Is there anything that you want to talk about? Maybe create some urgency towards what you got going on. I'd love to talk about that. We'll cut this little section out as well. But I just want to make sure
tour
that
dates coming up next year as well. We'll be back in Vegas again sometime soon. Maybe mention we played Stonies last night because that's always a really fun one to do in Vegas.
You did Stonies?
We did Stonies in Vegas. So we go back. We'll probably come back again, probably like March, April next year.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Like, is this mainly Reno people listening or all around? Okay.
We're countrywide now.
Just.
And
I
we're going to
guess-
be. This is going to be really. We're marketing it largely in Australia as well.
Really
Yeah.
fantastic.
So we're going to make sure that you get a lot of presents from home. But no, this is national.
Okay. Well, our tour dates haven't been announced yet, neither of the releases. So just say maybe new music coming out next year, working towards an album in 2027, and then tour dates to be announced.
So how many albums do you have out now?
One.
Got that
It's
one.
my second album.
Gotcha. And do you put singles out here and there?
I do. It's always like you completely waterfall it. Like it's a year of releases, and it's like, oh my gosh, here's the album. But yeah.
That's what it is, huh? So it's like just singles until you have enough for an album kind of
Yes.
thing. So then Australia. So how does it work? Do you kind of go east to west every year, or do you go? Is there any method to that? I've never
like going
toured.
back home to visit, or
No, as far as your tours go. you
oh
know?
yeah. So I mean, we have our major cities in Australia. It depends on the tour. Like we had a couple of shows with Robben Ford and Orianthi last year, and they were all major cities. Like it's fly in, fly out, fly in, fly out. And you do your like Perth, Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide. But then regional touring is really fun too, which is where you get to go and meet all these cool people in country towns and stuff as well. And I love that because they are always so thankful for you to be there and play for them. And they just bring the energy, which we love. But again, Australia is massive. So, I mean, to get from one city to the other, from Brisbane to Sydney is a day and a half drive. So it's not something you exactly want to do if you can avoid it.
Yeah. And when you get here, are you flying or do you drive or is it mixed or what is
To
it?
Reno,
Yeah.
I flew to Reno.
And you're flying to Vegas.
I'm flying to Vegas.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Mhm.
That's not a bad drive. That's like 6 hours.
No, I don't have a car here though. But if I
Yeah.
did drive, yeah, we would. But
You got to do some of that road trip stuff
I
just for fun.
I
you know?
I had I have a California run coming up next year, and I'm considering driving just so I can see go through Arizona and see it all. I think it'd be beautiful.
It's one of my favorite drives.
But again, 3 days driving,
From where to where?
Nashville.
Both. Yeah.
So I'm saying,
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah,
see.
you will see everything. You'll meet everybody.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's different when you drive. I feel like the news and social media makes it out to be that our world is so polarized and controversial and so divided. When you drive through places and see Wyoming to Arizona in one day, or go through the bluest blue states of Colorado and the reddest red states of Wyoming, it's not. It really isn't. It really isn't as polarizing as the world seems to make it. And I think that's why getting to travel in different ways is kind of a cool thing. It really isn't. Your audience. Your audience isn't going to be the same anywhere you go.
No.
You know?
There are
And-
good people everywhere, and it's
Yeah.
beautiful. I think the biggest blessing with this career is getting to meet all the people. I am so thankful. I feel like I've met so many different cultures, people from different walks of lives, and it grows your mindset so much. I feel like I am a much more level-headed person because of it, which is great. And I'm still working on all of that. But I mean, I just think it's fantastic that you get to.
Yeah. Have you got to ride a motorcycle out here yet?
I haven't ridden a motorcycle ever in my life, so I don't know if I'd have the balls to do it. But
Oh, no. It's fun. It's
Yeah.
fun. That's if you're here, that's when you know, okay, we can call you an American now. We get you on a Harley Davidson, Yeah. No, Nashville's a big Harley town, you
Oh,
know?
man, it
Yeah,
is.
that's
It
like
is.
some of my favorite bike builders are from that
Really?
area. Nashville's just a cool place, period. It's
Yeah.
not just me. I mean, of course it's music, but it's a beautiful town.
I had my first 4th of July.
What'd you do?
I went to Michigan to see some friends, so we were hanging out there, which was fun. But Thanksgiving, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving in Australia either, so that was a different one as well. But what I think is cool, you guys all. The tradition here seems to be to hang the Christmas trees the day after Thanksgiving and
Yeah.
put up decorations. It's always November 1st in Australia. So I was like, oh my gosh, it's
Oh, is that what it is?
November 1st, everyone decks out.
So I do it. My son's birthday is the day before Thanksgiving.
Fun.
And so I wait to do Christmas decorations until after my son's birthday so he can still feel like he's got a day about him. You know what I mean? So it's like we're not just going one into another. But yeah, same thing is yeah, we definitely do it pretty quick. I didn't know that. Is there any reason behind doing it the 1st of November in Australia?
Well, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. So I guess
it's holiday time for 2 months in Australia.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mhm.
Is there any different traditions for Christmas from here to there?
I mean, just the temperature. Like
That is a trip.
it's crazy. Like
Yeah.
we have like beach barbecues, we do seafood, we will be doing cocktails. Like it's completely different vibe. I mean, you guys obviously are rugged up in your woolies and everything.
Yeah.
We're getting our bathing suits on and going to the beach.
That's
So
right.
it's very different in that regard.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to experience a white Christmas sometime soon. And I feel like it feels very Christmassy. So I know you guys, it's normal for you.
You might even, usually we have snow in
That's what
November
everyone
here.
was saying, normally
Yeah.
it's snowing. Yeah.
It's great. It's great that there's not yet, but we sure do love it. I'm sure you saw some up in Tahoe, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we did.
So,
I've again, beach town, so I'd never really seen snow. It snowed for like one day in Nashville, and Nashville snow is not snow. It was like, half an inch, and I was freaking out like a kid on Christmas. I'm like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
guys, it's snowing. And
Yeah.
my roommates at the time were from Michigan, and they were like, this is not snow. What are you talking about?
they know. The people from Michigan know what
Mhm.
snow is.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's,
Michigan
Feet.
people are a hardy bunch.
they are, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got an extra layer of skin or
Literally.
something,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, they've got, that's the one where like the last 2 years they had that deep freeze, right?
Oh, crazy.
Mhm.
Where it like froze over in the wintertime is like negative. Yeah, there's friends of mine that have to like bring their motorcycles inside the house
Yeah.
Really?
because there's components on the motorcycle that'll freeze. Even their gas tank will get so
When I flew
yeah.
into Alaska, it was -40.
Oh my God.
yeah.
Yeah.
America.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it
That
was
sounds terrible.
-40. And when I walked out the airport door, it
Yeah.
was like 4 feet of snow just banked up on the sidewalk. And I was like, what is this? Like, what is
Yeah.
this? This is
Crazy.
not real.
Yeah, there's a run in Alaska every year where they do. It's called it's called, I can't remember what it's called, Frozen Few, the Frozen Few ride,
Mhm.
where you ride in the snow in winter in Alaska.
Like on a roller coaster? Or?
Oh no, motorcycles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so they have to have a swing arm with a wheel because there's snow on the ground. It's just
My gosh.
dumb, kind of.
Pass.
You know what I mean? But it's tight.
Pass.
Yeah. I'd probably do it to say I've done it. It's
I'll
like
pass.
it's like swimming in the frozen water. It just seems silly, but
Easy.
you got to say you did it.
Wow.
Well, Lily, you are very, very welcome, and we'd love to have you back here in Reno very, very soon.
I'd love that.
Hopefully here at Pure Country. This is our stomping ground, so we'd love to have you back. And we just want to say thank you so much for coming on. How many American podcasts have you done so far?
Oh gosh, we've done a few.
Yeah.
More Nashville-based ones though. So first one in Nevada. So
Cool.
we love that.
How about we just only have you do this one in Nevada? You know,
Fantastic.
we'll have you back
Guys,
every time you're through.
It's
How's that?
seriously been such a pleasure. So thank you so much
Rad.
for having me on. I really appreciate
Lily,
it.
thank you so much. We'll see you very soon. Everybody, thank you for listening. Please go check out Lily Grace. Check her tour dates. She's Lily Grace Live on all her social media. And we will definitely be having her back. So thanks again. Appreciate you.